have Doug and Marcia here on behalf of the Video Club. Well, welcome both of you. How are you?
Fine, thank you.
Thank
How about you?
Good.
Oh, I'm doing great. And you know, the Video Club, you guys do so much. I mean, you really do a lot of stuff and a lot of really good stuff too. So we're really happy to have you here today. Before I get into all of the details of what you do, tell me just a little bit about yourself. We'll start with you, Doug.
Well, I was born and raised in the near west suburbs of Chicago, Oak Park and River Forest. Attended high school there, the same high school that Ernest Hemingway attended.
Wow.
But not at the same time I was there.
Yeah, I would have think not.
Right. Always was interested in reading and writing. Went to University of Illinois in Champaign for 4 years as an English major.
Oh.
Then I went to law school in Chicago, and then I went to Vietnam.
Wow. And then how long have you lived in the village?
10 years.
Okay. And so what brought you to the Video Club?
I was invited by a member at the time about 4 years ago.
Okay.
And really enjoyed the experience. And I also joined a group, not a club, but a group interested in learning how to screenwrite, writing screenplays.
Nice.
So that kind of is how it evolved into the
I love it.
script for the movie.
Lots of different aspects, right? Lots of.
Yeah.
How about you, Marcia?
Well, I was born and raised in Los Angeles, so I'm an LA girl. Moved to Northern California and got involved in technology. So my career was in the IT world and was in management. Moved here in 2015.
Okay.
So I've been here about 7 years now. I'm married, and I got involved with the Video Club while I was using the facility to scan slides. In the background, someone was having trouble finding a file on one of the computers.
Okay.
So finally I said, well, I might be able to help you guys. And that's how I got involved.
So, you know, what is the Video Club made up of? I mean, obviously you're talking about screenwriting. It's got technology. It has lots of different things. How would you describe it?
I would say it's a club for residents who are interested in furthering their knowledge and experience with creating interesting videos.
Okay. Okay. So obviously that's been a benefit that you have both learned, even though when you started out, it really wasn't what you had intended to do, right?
Right, I had no video experience. I had some photography, but video was not in my area of interest, actually.
Okay, interesting.
Having the technical background, it has introduced me to a lot of aspects of what the club offers, although I'm not involved in the studio aspect of the actual productions. I'm more in assisting people with the media, of converting media and editing. And
well, as you know, it takes a lot of behind-the-scenes work to create even what we do here today, right? I mean, we have a crew of people that are editors and producers and directors, and that's why I always, at the end of a movie, when I go see the movies, I always sit through the end, because it's astonishing to me just how many people it really does take to make a movie. I mean, you have units and all these different people, so I always like to stay and make sure we give credit to all those people, right? So it's great. But now you guys have a couple of events. You're always doing something very interesting. And let's talk about some of those things. You guys have a show, don't you, that comes on Village Television?
We have several.
Yeah.
We have Beyond the Gates, Eyes on Books, Jazzing Around, Spotlight. Yes, several of them that run weekly.
Right. So you guys are doing a lot of work behind the scenes and really making things happen for Village Television. So that's awesome. Let's talk about the event that you have coming up. So the first one is kind of an introduction. So you're having an open house and a film premiere, right?
Correct.
So let's talk about that event.
Correct.
Do you have additional information about it?
well, certainly it's open to all village residents and their friends, their guests, to come in. We have made some changes in our video lab, and we want to be able to share those changes, as well as be able to express what we have to offer in the laboratory itself.
Okay.
Because a lot of people come in and they have no clue what we are, what we do, what we have. And when they find out, they're just absolutely amazed. Because a lot of people have old VHS tapes, 8mm, Super 8s,
Right.
even audio cassettes.
Yeah.
And we can help them convert those to a current format today where they can enjoy those, capture their memories, share them with their families, or whatever their goals are with that. And then we do a lot of teaching from time to time. We have our classes to help people learn to edit what they have,
Right.
or just use different software products that
Right.
assist them.
Now, one thing I thought was interesting is that you did mention it, and we have a flyer for that too, is the conversion. So you can convert all these different, because who has I'm sure people still have it, but you certainly can't buy another one, the VHS player. And even DVD players now are going by the wayside because everybody can capture stuff via streaming and things like that. So it's a real change in the way that people operate. So it is a huge learning curve, which I'm hoping both of you and other members are helping these folks kind of cross into that.
Correct. And one of the things we do ask is how do they plan to use what they're going to convert? Because they'll come in and say, oh, I want to create a DVD. And it's like, well, maybe that might not be the best way to go at this time if we can learn how they choose to share that.
Got it. Yeah, because sometimes you can probably just hold it in software somewhere,
Or put it on
your
a flash
computer,
drive.
or put it on a flash drive, and then you can share it that way. So there's a lot of different avenues. So tell me, where is the video lab? I mean, if somebody wanted to know where it is, where do they go?
It's right by Clubhouse 2, between the clubhouse and the pool.
Oh, okay.
And it's clearly marked with a sign. And the studio is a few feet in another entrance,
Okay.
same building.
All right. How many people does it accommodate if they wanted to come in and do some stuff?
Well, the lab itself, probably a couple dozen people, but we don't see a couple of dozen people at any given time unless there's a classroom or a meeting.
Okay.
So we'll usually see anywhere from 6 to 8, maybe 10 people at the most.
Okay, but that's good. You still have a good amount of people that you can conduct some nice classes for them. So that is awesome.
Yeah.
That is great.
Yeah.
So let's go back to the other slide we have for the film preview and kind of the lab overview. That's May 23rd, so that's just in a couple of weeks. And you have wine and cheese and other refreshments. And I love the fact that you're going to go through everything. You've got the green screen, which we have a green screen, a video studio. We have a video studio. It's all great. And teleprompter demo. Boy, don't we just love the teleprompter. Sometimes I wish I always had a teleprompter, because we just pretty much wing it here. So this is really nice. Now, if, of course, somebody had more, or, wanted to know more information, they can always get in touch with you guys, videocluboflagunawoods.com, and learn more. Is there anything I've forgotten?
Well, the film will be shown at the open house.
Yes. And what is the film?
The Hole in One.
The Hole in One. Okay.
Right.
And of course, you guys produced it and directed it and starred in it.
Well, we had actors from the old pros and
Perfect.
Theater Guild who were just, everybody was just great.
That's awesome. How long did it take you to make the film?
Filming was second half of November of last year and first half of December. And then the editing is the long, laborious process.
Right. Oh, yes, we know. We get to our editors. All right. Well, we're out of time. Thank you so much for both of you joining me. And good luck to you. Sounds great.
Thanks.
Thank you very
Thank you very
much.
much.
Thank you.